Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gonitai ki, Sri Prabhupada ki.
All right, Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome back. So we just had some very blissful nectarian kirtan by His Holiness Sundar Chaitanya Goswami Maharaj. So just a quick biography about Maharaj. Maharaj hails from Mauritius, where he first came in contact with ISKCON in 1982. In 1986, Maharaj joined the Brahmachari ashram and dedicated his life to the mission. From 1988 to 1992, he served as a Sankirtan leader in Mauritius. Maharaj has served as temple president in Mauritius and in Nagpur, India, for several years. He travels to many countries and is very active in preaching in Ayurveda, Noida, Delhi, Europe, which comprises of Italy, England, France, Belgium, South Africa, Reunion Island, and Canada as well. He has managed interfaith events, bringing together communities from various different religious faiths in order to strengthen their faith and belief in God altogether. Maharaj Sundar Chaitanya Goswami is popular for his outstanding lectures and seminars about the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, and he's with his expert as well in Bhajan and Kirtan. He has been instrumental in providing the teachings of Vedic scriptures, the Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, for the past few years and at present. Maharaj is a lecturer at the Vaishnava Institute of Higher Education in Sri Vrindavan Dham, India. He has also been an inspirational coordinator to various international level of festivals in Mauritius. So we'd like to welcome His Grace Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj Goswami. Please give him a big Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksaranviritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Nirvisesa Sanyavadi Satyari Satari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna So I'd like to express my heartfelt joy for coming here to this retreat organized by devotees of Ottawa and Montreal as well.
And Toronto. Toronto as well.
Toronto, yes, very cool. And first of all, I'd like to say something. We are all hearing about my biography. And I would like to tell you who has really trained me, has trained me, my Sixth Guru in Mauritius. And now I'm here as a sannyasi. His Grace Mahatma Das Prabhu. And he was our temple president in Mauritius, and learned so much from him. Even Kirtan also. Maharaj also, we can say Maharaj Mahatma. He was great, he still is great Kirtaniya, we can say. And all my kirtan that I'm singing now, we learned from Maharaj. And I was during in the 80s, right? I joined in 86. Right, you were there. Also.
82. I left in 83.
83.
I came back in 89.
Yeah. So it's Mahatma, from my obeisances to Krishnadas Kaviraj Prabhu, Purnamasi Mataji is also here, right?
Yes.
All Prabhupada is Lakshminath Prabhu, Sarada Mataji, Gaura Prabhu. I heard the many. And Krishnadas Kaviraj? Kripa, yes. Very well.
Thank you for joining us in Paris and Harinam. It's good to remember.
Yeah, we are in France also. And I mean, I was told that there would be mostly youth here, so prepared for the youth. But anyway, this is everybody can listen to that, and it's actually very simple thing. Sometimes we do pray, make prayers. We offer prayers to the Lord. And we pray from the core of the heart. And time, the Lord also responds to our prayers, right? He responds to our prayers, but sometimes we praying, but then we are not there to receive. We don't know that when Lord is responding, right? So this is a kind of, it would be like a chat with God. We're talking like we used to chat with people, on the phone, mobile phone, right? Now Lord is want to chat with us. In the way in which we are most accustomed nowadays, we are mostly into this internet, mobile phone, laptop, like that. And yes, going into, it's a kind of conversation. Even the Gita, Bhagavad Gita is a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Bhagavatam also between Parishit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami. So now we've been praying to the Lord, made a prayer, and the Lord said, hello, did you call me? So God is calling back because we made a phone call and it was missed call, right? So now He's calling back, right? So did you call me? And man, call you? No, who is this? You know, we call Him, but we don't remember. Now God is calling back, and then man is saying, call you. No, who is this? And God is saying, this is God. I heard your prayers, so I thought I would chat with you. So Lord is in the heart, right? And He knows the super soul and the soul, they said, is sitting on the same branch on the tree. One is eating the fruits, the other one is witnessing and awarding the results also. This is God. Right? So He's very close. He could hear our prayers, right? So what we want, what do we want? So He's calling back. So I should tell you next, right? Yes, so He's saying that I do pray, it just make me feel good. But right now I'm very, very busy. I'm very busy, I'm in the midst of something, right? So you made some prayers to God, now God is responding, but He's so busy, right? So next one. And what are you busy at? Even the ants are busy, right? So he's telling to the person that what are you busy at? So he wanted to just meet him and help him with his struggle with time. Because nowadays people don't have time, right? In the past people, they didn't have all the facilities that we have nowadays. But still had time for God, for themselves and for the family, right? Nowadays with technology you just press a button. Everything is done. But still nowadays people don't have time, despite having all the facilities. Next. I'm going to skip some because it's a bit longer, we don't have much time. So man is saying, I don't know, but I can't find free time. Life has become hectic and it rush hours all the time. Earlier it was rush hours, sometimes was rush hours, right? Hectic time, peak time, but now it is always rush hours. Yeah. I was driving on the highway, you can see all over. People are very, very, very busy, hectic, right? Driving. Sometimes accident also. Many times there's accident and you're late. So rest time, rest hours all the time. And you can't find free time nowadays. I was saying, in the past, people, they didn't have the facility, right? But they had time for God, they had time for the family, they had time for themselves. So thinking that technology would actually help, but that's an illusion. Technology, it's like, technology is like what do you call that? A painkiller, you know? It kills the pain, but doesn't cure the disease, right? Right. So God's saying, sure, activity gets you busy, right? But productivity gets you result. If you're busy doing some productive things, that productivity gets you results. But activity consumes time, and productivity frees it. right? If you are more productive, whatever you're doing during the time, and that will actually get you some result. I'm going to explain what is that. Next. I understand, but still I can't figure it out. By the way, I was not expecting you, right, to buzz me on instant messaging chat, right? He was not expecting that God, somebody would call him back. So I was not expecting him. And God is saying, well, I wanted to resolve your fight for time. By giving you some clarity. In this net of era, I wanted to reach you through the medium you are comfortable with. So people are more comfortable chatting. So that's how God's actually want to reach the man with the medium in which he is more comfortable with. It is true that people, they don't have, I think Prabhupada one time, I heard it, that the book distributors, they were distributing books, and then people saying, no time, no time, no time. And the devotees wrote a book called No Time. And they were selling it. And when they saw it, they bought it. Yeah. So this would happen. He's saying, tell me, why has life become complicated now? Why has life become complicated? Prabhupada used to say, simple living, high thinking. But nowadays, what is it? Complicated living. And? No thinking. No thinking, no time to think. Just do it. No thinking. Complicated living, but no thinking. It's not low thinking, but no thinking at all. So, analysis is what makes it complicated. We're always analyzing, right? So, I don't have this, I don't have that. This man has so many things, he has got so much. I miss this, but I want this, I want that, You stop analyzing life. When you analyze, you surmise. Surmise means you go down. But you only believe, then you achieve. So this is because it's always analyzing life. And this is why it goes to surmise. So why are we then constantly unhappy? Why are people constantly unhappy? This is your today is a tomorrow, yeah, right? So yesterday you were worried about tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So you're worrying because you always analyze what's going to happen to me tomorrow. So worrying has become your habits. And that's why you're not happy. Now you may say, why should not we be worried? Because we have to pay the bill, right? We have to pay the electricity, we have to pay the rents, everything, right? That's why you're always worrying has become your habits. That's why you're not happy. And the man is saying, but how can we not worry when there is so much uncertainty? Right? Is that right? Uncertainty? Failures, bankruptcy, COVID, right? So how can we not worry when there is so much uncertainty in life? So for humans, uncertainty is inevitable, but worrying is optional. Right? That is inevitable, that will be there. Uncertainty, failures, bankruptcy, that will be there. That is inevitable. But worrying is optional. Just like the next one, he says, but then there is so much pain due to uncertainty. Now look at this one. Yes, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. If your fingers cut, it is painful, right? But it depends on you now. If you want to just suffer because of that, you can also avoid it by doing something, try to do something, and understanding. So that's the pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Okay? You can just sit down and cry and do anything and suffer like anything. You can just try to put some medicine and try to do something. So pain is inevitable, of course, but suffering is optional, right? So if suffering is optional, why do good people suffer? You heard this? Good thing happen to bad people, and bad thing happen to, you heard that, right? Good thing happen to bad people, and bad thing happen to good people, right? So good thing happen to, bad thing happen to good people. That sometimes people think like that. Bad thing happen to good people. I'm such a good man, I'm such a good person, why this happened to me? Why me? Right? Why me? I'm doing my round, I'm chanting, I've never hurt anyone. What's happening to me? Right? Sometimes we think like that. Why it happened to me? I'm such a good person. Yes, of course, bad thing happened to good people. And this is, when you have some debts, you're paying debts, you have debts and you have to pay back your debts. Is it good or bad?
Oh, good.
Why good? Because your debts are diminishing. Right? So bad thing happened to good people. So it's like you're paying back your karma, and then we become free, right? So then we become free from that, right? Like Brahmaji is saying that Tatenukampam Susamiksamana, one should accept what is his karma, his reaction, suffering is reaction, but waiting for the mercy of the Lord, liberation becomes his rightful claim. But the good thing happened to bad people is reaping his pious result, the previous pious result. But now if he enjoy that, and then he will suffer again. Right? So sometimes we are thinking this guy is not a devotee, he's got a good house, good business, good money, Bad people, good thing happened to him. Because he's enjoying his previous result of his previous activities, pious activities. But if he enjoyed, he will also suffer again. So now God is saying, yes, the diamond cannot be polished without friction. Gold cannot be purified without fire. And good people go through trials but don't suffer. With that experience, the life becomes better and not bitter. So this is one example. Yeah. Diamonds cannot be polished. They put diamonds in a jar and then they turn it, and then there is friction with each other, and this is how the diamond becomes purified. Even the gold also with fire to purify. So in that way, good people go through trials but do not suffer. And with that experience, their life becomes better and not bitter. Right? It's another doctor give injection, right? What does it do? Beginning is painful. And then what happened? You get better, right? Sometimes life is like that, so we get injection. Doctor is giving the injection. It's painful, but then life becomes better, right? So this is where it is. And with that experience, life become better, but not bitter. And then when we have this experience in our life, and then we can also, devotees can also teach others because we have gone through it. And also good people see opportunity in every adversity. It's like transforming adversity into opportunity. Like Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj, he was cursed to die in 7 days. So he took that opportunity and he was able to transform that adversity into opportunity. What did he do? He just renounced. He renounced the kingdom and went to the Ganga and approaching his spiritual master and hear Bhagavatam for 7 days and nights and then went back to Godhead. Right? This is called transforming adversity into opportunity. Right? I'm sure you must also have some experience of that. We have all gone through some difficulties. And the perplexity, Prabhupada said, Arjuna was in perplex. He was perplexed. He was in a dilemma, did not know what to do. Prabhupada said in Bhagavad Gita, this perplexity behooves one to approach a guru. Right? This perplexity of life behooves one to approach a spiritual master, which Arjuna did, approaching Krishna. Right? And Krishna also is mentioning, because chapter 2 speaks about the soul. So the idea of Krishna's teaching is that he wanted to teach that the soul is powerful enough. Chapter 2 is dealing with the soul, right? The soul is powerful enough to overcome all the negativities, all the adversity in life. You know, it's so powerful. That's why Krishna is teaching, is giving more information about the soul. Happiness come like happiness and distress like summer and winter. Right? Matra spasya kundaya, stasna sukha. That's also in chapter 2. So Krishna wanted to tell that the soul is so powerful that it can overcome all obstacles. Has the power enough. So also good people see opportunity in every adversity, the opportunity which make them turn to me, God. Right? I remember in Rudumna Maharaj one time, he went to Russia to visit his disciple, and he was on the list, he was looking who he can visit. There was 2 Russian Matajis, one was the mother, one was the daughter, and daughter was a doctor before. And then the mother was doctor, the doctor became sick, she was bedridden for 6 months. The mother was taking care of her. Now they're not working, there's not enough money, poverty stricken. So Maharaj went there to see them, to pay a visit. And Maharaj asked the daughter, how are you? She was bedridden. Maharaj asked, how are you? And she said, Gurudev, I am fine. And Maharaj said, how can you say that you're fine? You're bedridden for 6 months. And she said, yes, Krishna has taken everything from me. Now she's bedridden, right? Krishna has taken everything from me, but Krishna has given me time to chant Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. She said like that, Krishna has given me time to chant Hare Krishna. And when Maharaj heard this, tears was flowing from his eyes. You know, like this. And he said, Maharaj said, actually, in fact, I came here to inspire them, but instead I got inspiration from them. And she said, yes, Krishna has taken everything. But Krishna has given me time to chant. What can she do now? Bedridden, she cannot do much, right? She can chant her rounds, 16 rounds early, can be finished. She has more time. Maybe she was very busy earlier, never had time to really complete the round, so now Krishna is giving her time. chant Hare Krishna all day. So this is how it's called, like transforming opportunity as adversity into an opportunity. Any one of you would like to tell how did you transform them? Adversity into opportunity. Anyone would like to say something that happened to you? Think of it. Anything that has happened to you, that adversity, and then you have taken it as an opportunity. No one?
Being the temple president of Mauritius.
Excuse me?
Being the temple president in Mauritius.
Being the temple president in Mauritius, yes.
What was it? I'm still recuperating.
Yes. And then you took it as an opportunity, right?
I can say that when you do whatever you have to do, it makes you stronger, so next time it's easier. So whatever adversity there was, if you face it, it's always easier the next time.
Yeah. Good, great. Yes?
The COVID pandemic completely ruined my career and took away my financial opportunity. And I used that to look internally and connect with God in whatever ways I had an opportunity for it. And I'm really grateful for COVID.
Very bold. Very good.
It's a little bit different, but I can connect one experience just recently happened last month. So actually, I was going to our Sundar Center gathering. We have every Saturday gathering there. So I was going there on there was a little accident and my car had little the front bumper was completely out. I had to fix quickly, but then I had big damage. But during that we had the Sanga festival going on, so I just left everything aside and showed the Lord this Krishna's mercy. He might say that I might have a big accident, but it's just a little bit damage to my car bumper, so I just didn't think about it. But all our groups are very nicely and we had nice Sanga festival. And then next week when I went to my work, so my one co-worker like in shop, he was in mechanic before. So he didn't say anything, but he just fixed my car. I got estimated about $1,500, but he fixed it without no cost. And he called me, and he said, just look at your car. When I just went and I was so surprised. I thought that Krishna took care of that as well, so I was so happy.
Haribol, thank you, Hare Krishna. That was wonderful. Yeah. This is no. That's why it doesn't mean that becoming devotee there won't be difficult, there won't be problem. It will be there. But as Krishna is saying, Matra Sparsasta Kunteya, Siddhastasya. One should learn how to tolerate it. A nice example. Also regarding COVID, I saw when I was during COVID, I was in India, in Delhi. I was just about to take my flight, but 1 week before there was lockdown everywhere. I could not go. I was in the room for 3 months. Room, temple, temple, room, temple, only that. Could not go out for 3 months. And I was looking at the window, I saw the sky in India, in Delhi, the sky was blue. Can you imagine? Blue sky in Delhi, and Yamuna water was blue. And it was during summertime, it was in the months of May. It was hot in India. But I did not use AC, even the fan, nothing. The weather was normal, cool. Because there was no traffic outside, right? So, like Prabhupada is saying, COVID also means we can learn, we can take opportunity in every adversity that come. True. So it's never the end of the world. Thank you. Anyone want to say some more thing? Yes.
Well, these two opposing elements seem to be an element of the mind. Bhoga, tyaga, accepting, rejecting. Because, I mean, we're not ultimately the body, so, and like Prabhupada described how in the winter we don't like to take a shower because it's too cold, but in the summer we enjoy it. So, but the water hasn't changed.
Yeah.
So circumstances is what we're perceiving to be, but your point is that depending how we adjust to that or react to it, can be either an adversity or an opportunity, but it depends how we situate ourselves in that situation.
Sure. Yeah. Water is water. When it is hot, same water. When it is cold, it is the same water, right? Depending on how we take it, definitely. So you mean to say this experience is useful here now? Man is asking God, you mean to say experience is useful? Yes, in every term, experience is a hard teacher. And she gives the test first and the lesson afterward. And he thinks, yes, she. Who is that? Mahamaya. Durga. She's a hard teacher. Sometimes when you go to school, you have a soft teacher and the hard teacher. The soft teacher gives you the lesson first, and then the test. The hard teacher, boom, something happened. Mataji was saying accident or something happened to you. And then from that we learn our lesson, right? So hard teacher, that is Durga. So see, in every time experience is hard teacher. And when we have experience also, and then next time you're not going to do it, right? And it can something happen to you, and then you have some experience in your life, and you can mentor, you can tell others also how in which you have got somebody suffering the same problems, and you can also teach, you can also help him because you have gone through that, right? So give the test first, and then the lessons afterward. That is Durga, boom, right? Something happened, and then we learn our lesson. Not going to do it again. So next. But still, why should we go through such tests? Why can't we be free from problems? Why life, was not like easy life? Why don't we have easy life? Everything is, free from problems. And that would have been nice, right? A world where there's no accident, no problem, nothing, just everything is easy. But not in this material world. So the man is asking that still, why should we go through such test? God is saying, problems are purposeful roadblocks, offering beneficial lessons to enhance mental strengths. Inner strengths come from struggle and endurance, not when you're free from problems. Right? There are sometimes, like, problems are purposeful, right? They help you to go further, helping beneficial lesson to enhance mental strengths. And this is also told by Narad Muni. If you read chapter 2, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9. Chapter 9, Rajavidya, text 2, from there, because bhakti, it is easily performed. And there Prabhupada in the purport is describing the life of Narad Muni. Narad Muni is telling to Vyasadeva how he became a devotee in his next life, because he was eating the remnants of the sadhus. And then his mother passed away, right? Was bitten by a snake, and he was alone. His mother was only guardian. And he had to go through many difficult places, through the forest, dangerous forest, to the cosmopolitan cities. He was very small, 4 or 5 years. And he said, that has enhanced his mental strengths. Became so powerful. Narad Muni said so. Also he said, like, the beneficial lesson to enhance mental strengths, right? So inner strength comes from struggle and endurance, not when you are free from problems. We'll skip that one. 2, 3. I was saying here, frankly, in the midst of so many problems, we don't know where we're heading. We'll do that one, okay? If you look outside, you will not know where you're heading. Look inside, right? Looking outside, you dream. Looking inside, you awaken. Eyes provide sight, but heart provides insight. Of course, this material world is a reflection of the spiritual world. You know? So this is why Bhakta Thakur is saying, Jeev jago, Gaura Chandra bole, Hota Nidra Java Maya, Pisa, Chira, Kole. How long are you going to sleep in the laps of the witch called Maya? Maya's lap is very comfortable, right? And it's compared to be like what? Jeev jago gaura chandra bol kota nidra jao maya pisacha. You know pisach? Pisach means what? Devil, evil devil, ghost, dying, you know, we say like that. So, and wake up, because why? Somebody may say, Prabhuji, I'm already awakened, why are you telling me to wake up? Right? But we are still, even though we already wake up, we're still dreaming, we're still sleeping, right? There is night dream and daydreaming, right? You know, the king, I think it was Akbar, asking Bilbar, I got a dream last night that I became a butterfly, I'm hopping from one flower to the other flower. He was a king and asking his minister, what was the meaning of the dream? And the minister was pious. The minister said, my dear king, you were dreaming that you became a butterfly hopping from one flower to the other. That was a dream. But now you're thinking that you're the king. This is also daydreaming. The other one was night dreaming, but this one is a daydream. So it means like looking inside means Krishna consciousness, because Krishna consciousness is a program of the heart, you know, inner happiness, bliss, Satchidananda. The soul is Satchidananda. So looking outside you dream, but looking inside you awaken. And happiness is not external, it is internal. Real happiness is internal. So yeah, this one I'll skip because good come to right. In tough time, how do we stay motivated? Can you get this? This one, yeah. Always look how far you have come, rather than how far you have to go. Sometimes it's, oh, we have to do so much, you know. It's not for me, it's not for me. I've met people like that, is following all this Krishna consciousness, chanting 16 rounds, getting together in the morning, going for Mangalarati, it's not for me, you know, so difficult. But you can see also, always look at how far you have come by the mercy of the spiritual master, by the mercy of Guru, and how far you have to go, just to keep us motivated. It's interesting. Always count your blessing, not what you're facing. We are counting, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have a good house, I don't have a car, I don't have much money. Now you tell me, what are the blessings we are getting?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What else? Prasadam ki. It's going to happen now in 5 minutes. What else? Association of devotees, very good. Mercy of Guru, Haribol. What else? Knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, the books, Prabhupada books, Ki, Jai. What else? Knowledge. Service. Founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki. The deities darshan, the holy dhams. By the mercy of Prabhupada. What else? Huh? Festivals.
Harinam Sankirtan.
Harinam Sankirtan ki. What about the retreat? It's a big blessing. Sanga, right? Sanga. Yes, you sent something? Somebody else?
Material facilities. Material facilities.
Material?
Facilities.
Facilities. Yeah, why not? Yeah, so much blessing is flowing. I should Prabhupada and the devotees, always count your blessing, but not what you're missing. So much blessing in ours, It is said that Prabhupada na hoite to ki hoito. If Prabhupada would not have been there, what would have happened to us, right? So, it's a blessing that devotees are getting from all over. This is very interesting. Government is asking what surprises you about people. Listen to them. He's asking God, what surprises you about people? And God is saying, when they suffer, they ask, why me? But when they prosper, they never ask, why me? When they prosper, they say, it's me, it's me, I won the prize. So this is when they suffer, they ask, why? Why me? Why me? I'm such a good man. I never did harm to anybody. Why me? It's a big surprise. Somebody get a lottery, lots of money. He would never say, why me? Right? Why me? Why not other people? They will not say that. But when we suffer, we'll say, why me? Right? So this is a big surprise for God. And then one more point he's saying also here. Everyone wishes to have truth on their side. But few people want to be on the side of the truth. Right? I want justice. I want the truth. I want justice. But few people want to be on the side of justice, on the truth. So he's saying that this is what actually surprises. This one also skip, please. And then how can I get the best of life? Face your past without regret. In fact, I've heard also a seminar by His Grace Mahatma Das Prabhu on forgiveness. Very wonderful, wonderful. I'm also teaching that sometime when I get time I teach that about forgiveness. That sometimes we get hurt by people and then we carry that and we try to punish the person. And Maharaj was saying that how we think in the past, we are living in the past, right? We're trying to improve the past. That would never happen. We try to improve the past. And we also try to carry our enemy when we think how we would punish him because you're doing harm to me. What you're doing, you're carrying your enemy in your mind. So it was face your past without regret, handle your present with confidence, prepare for the future without fear. Yes, abhayam. Of course, by taking shelter of the devotees, by taking shelter of Guru. Avanti Brahmana said, he said, Aham tarishyami durantaparam, aham tarishyami durantaparam. I will cross this world, I will cross it. It's difficult to overcome, right? Maya dakshana what's that? Devi sagunamai mama maya durat. It's very difficult to overcome. He said, I will cross it. But he was not said it because of pride, Avanti Brahmana. By following the footsteps of the previous acharyas. He said, I will cross this world. Because it's very difficult to cross this world, to go back to Godhead. He said, I will cross it. Not because he was proud, but by following the footsteps of the previous acharya. This is humility. And then when you go to some forest, here we have lots of forest. When you see some small pathway, what does it mean? People has gone through it. So if you so take it, you also reach the place, right? That's what he was saying. I will cross this world. If this is humility, by following the footsteps of the previous acharya. So handle your present with confidence, prepare for the future. Next one. One last question. Sometimes I feel my prayers are not. It happened to you? Also? He's saying that sometimes I feel that my prayers are not answered to God. What's the answer for this? God is always responding. He's sitting where in the air, right? Very sincere. Not, the person is not very sincere. Let us see what is written here. There are no unanswered prayers. At times the answer is no. I want a lottery. I want money. I want to become rich. I want to become famous. The answer is no. Already answered. God already answered it, right? No. We are still looking for the answer. Why is the lottery or the money? Because Krishna knows very well what is good for you, right? What is good, what is not good for you. He knows very well. He's responding. He's there. He's sitting there right next to you. As Paramatma, right? So, the time is also over. Thank you for this wonderful chat. I'm so happy, like Arjuna also now, after hearing the knowledge of the Gita. I'm so happy to start a new day with a new sense of inspiration. And then he started to fight. So, well, keep the faith and drop the fear. Faith is important. Don't believe your doubts and doubt your belief. Don't believe your doubts. We have so many doubts. And don't doubt to believe. Believe is good because we believe in Krishna. So life is not misery, but discovery. Discovery of true love, real happiness, and perfect peace. Is that true? Life is not misery, but discovery. Discovery of true love, real happiness, and perfect peace. Yes, because the soul is made of what? What is the nature of the soul? Sat, Chit, Ananda. So why are we in misery? In miseries. So soul is Sat, Chit, Ananda. I want to give one last example. There was a man who was begging. He was begging on a street corner. And then on a huge box, he was begging money in Canada, Montreal. And then, let's say in India, you don't have beggars here, right? So he was sitting on a bead box like this, and he was begging. And one sadhu came and asked, well, how much money do you get every day? And then the man said, not much, just a few paisa, a few coins, a few paisa, 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 3 rupees, like that much I get. But the sadhu told him, you're wasting your time. And the man said, no, not wasting my time. My father was doing the same job. My dada, my grandfather was also doing the same. He's coming in parampara, And the sadhu said, no, let me tell you what is. You don't know, in that box that you're sitting inside, there is gold, diamonds and pearls that is for you and was left by your ancestors. Your inheritance, is it? Inheritance belongs to you. And that was left by your ancestors. Due to ignorance, it is forgotten. And that belongs to you. Just open it and you will find. Oh, really? He was surprised. Yeah, big lathi, or hammer, and he was hitting. It was a huge, big box, but old box. And broke open the box, and he was surprised. Really, there was gold, diamonds, and pearl. That was for him. And he was jumping, Haribo! Of course, he was not a devotee. So happy now for him. And then Sadhu said, see, you were just happy now, you're happy and you were just a roadpati. Now you have become karodpati. Right? In Hindi they say karodpati, wealthy person. Now you become karodpati, say, no? But what was he doing earlier? Begging. Where? On the road. Where? On the box. What contained what? So he means he was sitting on wealth and he was begging. Sitting on wealth, but he was begging for a few paisa. Understand that point? He was sitting on wealth, but he was begging for a few coins. Few paisa. That's the state of the world today. Right? You're right there sitting. What is the nature of the soul? Sat, Chit, Ananda. We're sitting there, but we are begging for a few paisa sense enjoyment of this world. Right? You know, if you go to some karodpati, and a karodpati means a millionaire, right? Like that. And you building a temple, and you ask him, got some donation for temple. And he say, how much? He say, 15 rupees only. How much? It's an insult, right? That's an insult for him because he's a karodpati asking only 15 rupees. How much will he ask? Lakhs of rupees, right? Millions of rupees, right? Because he can give you more. He can give you more than that by asking for a few paisa only. So the Lord also, He can give us more. And the Lord, why asking the Lord for a few paisas and gratification? And the Lord, He is not Karodpati, He is Lakshmipati. Haribol. Vaikuntapati, Lakshmipati, Vaikuntapati and Jagatpati. You know, He can give you Himself, right? Like He gave Arjuna Himself to Arjuna, right? In the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So He can give Himself to you. So why asking the Lord for a few paisa things, you know, some gratification which costs only a few paisa? So this is what life is discovery. It's not misery, it's discovery. A discovery of true love, real happiness and perfect peace. Discovery means what? Discovery means it was there. Right? It was there, it was covered. It is covered. Now we just need to discover it. This is the end. Trust me, life is wonderful if you know how to live. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Sri Prabhupada ki, Kotivanande. I think I'll go over time. I'm supposed to finish by 2. Thank you.
Why? Yeah, why? You're right.
Hare Krishna, everybody. So perhaps if anyone would like to... Yes. Yes, Maharaj. So some comments, some realizations or questions, maybe just for a few minutes before we break out for lunch. If anybody has anything to share or ask, now is your moment.
I just wanted to remember to emphasize on an analogy that you gave. It really pictured well in my mind. It's like Maya is like this big bushy forest, and everybody's trying to go through it on their own. But the only way to go through it is you have to take the path that was already established by the previous instructors. So I really like that image that we have to like walk in that path, or else we're just trying to like beat through the forest.
Thank you. the prayers and the answers. Yeah, in our case, prayers like Vandanam is one of the Navavida Bhakti, right? Vandanam, that's allowed. When we come to the Lord, during greetings, during darshan, what do we ask? What do we tell the Lord? That's allowed because it's part of Vandanam, Navavida Bhakti, Vandanam. So with our prayers to the Lord. Like Prahlad Maharaj, he was in his prayers. One chapter is about his prayers to the Lord. He was praying to the Lord because the Lord wanted to give him benediction, Prahlad Maharaj. So he asked me any benediction. So, and then he said, of course I don't want anything. I have enough experience of this material world. I had money, fame, position, name, everything, because it was prince, right? I don't need anything. And he said, I have only one relationship with you. I know only one relationship. You are my master, I am we don't have any commercial relationship. He said like that. He used the word trade, commercial. Prahlad Maharaj used that. Because karmakan is like trading, right? I give you this, you give me that. So he said, we don't have this kind of relation. I know only one relationship. You're my master and I'm your servant. He said like that. And then at the end he said, if ever, he is not asking, yadi means, if ever you want to give me a benediction. And that's what he asked, very important. Yadi dasya me kaman varadam varadarsham kamanam ridi asamroham. He said, if ever you want to give me benediction, my Lord, give me that. Wonderful, he asked. He said, give me the benediction that the lusty desires does not grow. He said like that, lusty desires does not grow within the core of my heart. He used the word asamroham, means it doesn't grow. Lusty desire does not grow within the core of my heart. This is what he asked. This is the only thing that he asked Sringadev. Give me this benediction that lusty desire doesn't grow from within the core of my heart. And this prayer, every one of us, not only Prahlad Maharaj, we all can pray like that also. So we pray and to the Lord, and the same Paramatma, that's in the form of Gurudev instruction, right? So whatever Gurudev tells, we have to follow. Right? The first three item of Rupa Goswami mentioned is Guru Parasraya, taking shelter of Gurudev, taking initiation, and also to follow the instruction of Gurudev. That's our case, we follow like that. Thank you. Betrayal. Yeah, there will be always people who, not everyone will love us. How do you take it? You just have to, that will be there. You just need to tolerate, So matras passus to kondyas tasna sukha dukkada, right? Tolerate. And like in a seminar I was following His Grace Mahatma Prabhu is about also we forget and forgive, right? We forget and forgive. There was a sadhu. In that there was a sadhu. He was chanting his round, and then there was a man who was chastising him like anything. You lazy guy, just go out, just get out from here, go and work. Every day he would come and chastise him, but the sadhu was continuing chanting. He was not disturbed, right? And on the fifth day, the man asked, I've been chastising you, I've been telling you so many bad names, still you don't like to be disturbed, right? You don't like to be disturbed. And the sadhu said, if you give somebody a gift, and if he doesn't take, and the gift remains with whom? With the person, right? You have been telling me so many things, chastising me, bad names. I never took it. So why should I be disturbed? You know? And that will burn himself. Right? That will burn himself. Because you know, disturbed, that will burn himself. Right? So we should learn how to tolerate, how to forget and forgive also. Okay? Yes.
Thank you for your lectures. And what is the types of the 9 bhaktis?
What are the 9 bhaktis? Navavida bhakti. Yeah, there are 9 processes of bhakti. Bhakti, we say bhakti in general, but there are 9 processes of bhakti. First start with Shravanam. This is Prahlad Maharaj, right? Shravanam, right? Hearing. When you hear, you're hearing Katha, this is bhakti. And when you're doing Kirtan, this is also bhakti. And Smaranam, you're remembering, that is also bhakti. What else? Pada Sevana. You massaging the feet like Lakshmi is doing Pada Sevana. Right? And who did Sravana? Parikshit. Kirtana? Sukadeva Goswami. Smaranam? Prahlad Maharaj. Pada Sevanam? Lakshmi. And then? Vandanam? Offering prayers? Akrur. If I pray, that's also. Archanam? Prithu Maharaj. He was doing Archanam. Attained perfectly by Archanam. And then there is Dasyam, becoming the servant of the Lord. Of whose? Hanumanji. Servant, Dasyam, Sakyam, Arjuna, and Atmani Vedana, Bali Maharaj, surrendering himself to the Lord. So the 9 Navavida Bhakti, the 9 processes of bhakti. Thank you for this question. I think we'll stop here. And prasadam. So don't count what you're missing, but count your blessing. Mahaprasadi Govinde ki.